Well, ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got a very important video for you guys, especially concerning CKB and Voyager token. You're not going to want to miss out on this. We'll also discover Bitcoin at the end. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're going to look at Nervos Network's CKB at a super high level today. Now we can kind of see Elliott wave theory is in motion right now. We can see wave 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and a presumptive wave 4 to 5 will arrive us at this 200 moving average sometime August 20th to August 22nd. We can expect price action, in my opinion, to huddle up next to this 200 moving average. Now, I do suspect that if that does happen, we will break through the 200 moving average, but we might see a little hang up on this 0.0184 price tag. And this is what I'm speculating could possibly happen, especially if we maintain above this 200 moving average. By default, we will get squeezed above this Fibonacci extension, and price action will be tempted to move up to this 0.0233 level. I'm expecting some sideways trading to occur, maybe something like this, before price action just runs out of room and gets pushed up. That is scenario number one. Scenario number two is that we kind of come up here, create a bull flag or ascending triangle, and use this Fibonacci time sequence as another step upwards. With that said, there are some bearish scenarios here that we need to consider. We fill out our Fibonacci time sequence, meet the 200, and get rejected. What's going to happen for us at that point? Well, we have to consider that this 50 moving average is probably going to strike through somewhere in this range here of this Fibonacci time sequence on August 22nd. And I think that we would see the trajectory kind of continue upwards like this, but we might see price action come down and test around the 0.013 to 0.015-ish level. Hopefully on the daily chart, this price test would remain above the cloud. The last thing we want to do is see price action sink into this cloud. So with that said, let's just say price action comes down, bumps into this 0.0144-ish level. Let's say it gets rejected. We may see this thing kind of crumble down to the 23.6 Fibonacci extension area, which would be a price tag of 0.0122. So with that said, folks, that is my super high level TA on CKB right now. Voyager token is going through a token swap today. Check your time zones, folks, to see what is happening with Voyager token, because right now it's not even available on my chart. So they will be shut down for 4 days while this token transfer goes into effect. So if you're planning on selling VGX or Voyager token in the next couple days, you will not be able to. Now would be the time to reconsider your position in the short term. On the daily chart, folks, we have some good news for Bitcoin. And if we see Bitcoin rally here and Voyager token is kind of in this holding pattern, I really do think that when Voyager token comes online, we may see a huge rally within Voyager token just to play catch up. That would be my guess. But we are closing above the 200 moving day average on Bitcoin, just barely, folks, just barely. So with that said, this is what I'm kind of seeing on Bitcoin. I'm still seeing this ending diagonal pattern. We are not out of the woods. But if you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, hey, is Bitcoin going to crash out of this ending diagonal and go bearish? I would have probably said yes, because you don't see this type of price action cling for this long within an ending diagonal traditionally. My worst fear for Bitcoin right now is that we lose this 200 moving average and this trend line here. If that happens, there's definitely going to be a recheck of the 50 moving average. Luckily, we are above the cloud, so we do have the 50 moving average to kind of save us. But let's look at Bitcoin on a super high level as well. And what we can see is Bitcoin is starting to kind of work its way up, and the next true test will be the $57,000 level. It seems like a long way away for Bitcoin right now, but what I'm hoping is that we break this ending diagonal pattern and go into some sort of bullish structured pattern, ascending triangle, bull flag, something of that nature, and we can kind of see that possibly happening right now within this price action. So by August 18th, August 20th, we may see Bitcoin start launching again. Kind of a weird position Bitcoin is in. But folks, that's all I have for you today. I just want to give a huge shout out to my Patreons. Thank you all for supporting the channel. If you're interested in supporting the channel, it's $3 a month and we'll get your name, business name, or YouTube channel, whatever you want, on this banner. I hope you guys enjoyed this TA today, and we'll see you guys later.